So it's day 2 of the Mosaic project today, and remarkably the team yesterday evening, when everybody had left the site, the team cracked on and actually started to lay the mosaic. So already when we came in this morning, they've got the top left hand corner of the mosaic laid, of the centrepiece, but I've still no idea what the central design is. And we've heard rumours that it may be a portrait of Peter Reynolds, we've heard rumours that there might be a more modern twist to it, but still acknowledging the archaeology, so I absolutely can't wait to see what they've done.
I think that might be a consequence of bashing it too late.
Yeah.
Right. I'm a professional mosaic maker. One of my favourite hobbies is going around looking at Roman mosaics, looking for mistakes, you know, where the pattern's gone wrong or something that's not quite worked out, because it kind of gives you inklings about the difficulties they faced. Normally they look so brilliant, and so it's kind of reassuring to see things go wrong, even with the Romans.
I think it should be okay. What this means is that we might need to grout quite quickly now, or would you worry that it's not?
Yeah, I would stick the loose bits back in first. Yeah.
Before you don't take them out,
yeah.
it'd be easier to take them out and re-stick, I think.
Yeah, it's quite scary, this.
It is scary.
It is.
We just bashed it a bit late, I think.
There's a lot of loose. The dentist would not be happy. What we hadn't realised is that the subfloor was going to suck so much water out of the adhesive, the setting bed, and that's made life a lot harder for us because the setting bed's been drying a lot quicker. So what we've been doing is working in smaller sections, then having to tamp down the surface to increase the contact between each individual piece and the setting bed of the adhesive. So that's been quite a change, and I think it's working well. We've been tamping down quite a lot to bring the mortar up into the interstices.
Oh my god! Done so much already. Powering through that. It's amazing. Yeah. So we haven't actually seen the complete central design yet. So we're here for the grand reveal. Oh my gosh! Oh, that's brilliant.
Yeah, the design is based on the astronomer panel from the Roman villa at Reading.
It's amazing, isn't it?
It really, really is.
It's really interesting to see how they've interpreted the kind of rough brief of having something linked to Butser's 50th anniversary there. And lovely to see the link to another mosaic not too far away on the Isle of Wight at Brading.
That's right, because the spar shot one was only partial, so we still have that outer edge relates to the actual spar shot hypocaust room mosaic. But as you say, they've interpreted this beautiful central piece that is so relevant to Butser, a wonderful tribute to Peter Reynolds and a celebration of our 50th anniversary.
And I love the little roundhouse as well, it's very sweet.
Yeah, it's super cute.
That's so iconically Butser, that's where it kind of, well, a lot of it all started, doesn't it?
Yeah, and I love the trowel pointing it, so it does reference that braiding example, but with a trowel, so it brings in the archaeology, the place, the person. Yeah, it's amazing.
I'm going to make up some lime mortar. So we're doing 8 sand to about 1.5 of the quick lime. In the past we've worked with lime putty, which is actually the slaked, but this is a product, this is the lime, which we've got to rehydrate. So that's what we're going to do. In the rehydration, it's going to be a chemical reaction. It's going to create heat. Mix that together. So that's the chemical reaction taking place, and you can hear the hissing.
Wow.
You can still see the big lumps, and actually quite often in Roman mortar mixes you'll see these lumps where the bits of lime haven't properly been mixed in.
Yeah.
But this we'll leave this for hopefully at least a day or so. in the buckets to then do a little bit of maturing. So it's nice and ready. But, oh, that heat is amazing. It felt like it was quite sandy, but it's actually gone in okay. And you definitely, in Roman mosaics, you can almost see a lot of the sand in the lime, in the interstices.
I know in Victorian mosaic, you can kind of leave that like that, and then you come with you pour some water on it to make it into like a slurry, and you rub it with a Portland stone.
Like a broom kind of thing.
Yeah, like a broom, yeah, but the weight of it grinds the surface and it makes it all level and smooths it out. One thing I'm not used to at all is having to get the level right, because I'm working reverse. I use paper support, face down, and then when the whole mosaic's finished, the cement's laid out and the mosaic's flipped over into the cement, and then the paper's washed off the front. And because the paper's holding the face of the mosaic all level, you get a very flat finish, and you don't have to, you kind of hardly have to think about it. It's all automatic within the process. Whereas here, working direct on the floor, because we're fixing into a bed of lime, we need to make sure that the top level is level across the floor, so it doesn't wave and it doesn't step up and down. And that's quite challenging, because that's to do with the skill of making sure you're just putting just the right amount of lime in there and then tamping it nice and level. I'm making the figure of Peter Reynolds now. Obviously there's a challenge of trying to make a recognisable face in chunks of marble. It's quite tricky at this size, because it means I've got to make quite small pieces. So I'm just kind of vaguely making it up as I go along. That was quite a good one, wasn't it? You could put that on your tape. If I take my glasses off, it looks all right, so that's usually a good sign. Again, like, yeah, take glasses off, looks okay, carry on.
We're cutting our own marble. If it was all machine cut, it'd be a lot quicker and a lot easier, because that's sort of modern way. But when you're trying to do something traditional, you're never going to get perfect cuts.
You're saying my cuts aren't perfect?
I know my cutting is perfect.
That's what I'm saying.
Who'd have thought when we started the London School of Mosaic to be on our knees with a great going dresses?
That sounds so wrong.
So day 2 is coming to a close, and it's remarkable how much has been achieved today. The design is just fantastic. We're so pleased with it. It's so exciting to see the work that Gary has done and to see the skill and ingenuity of the team. It's really, really intricate work that they're conducting, and they have come a huge way along the process so far. The team are also continuing, of course, to cut the tesserae, which is very important and will continue right throughout the week. And I can't wait to see what they've come up with again tomorrow.